What up, guys? Your boy, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo, and you're listening to the Entertainment Report on iHeartRadio, live from Dubai for Tuesday, March 5th, 2019, delivering some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/Entertainment Report with Ray Melo, that's RAYMELO, on Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to the show anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Beverly Hills 90210 alum and Riverdale star Luke Perry is dead at the age of 52. Entertainment Tonight confirmed the actor died Monday after having a massive stroke last week. Perry's representative, Arnold Robinson, told USA Today Perry's fiancée, Wendy Bauer, his children, 21-year-old son Jack and 18-year-old daughter Sophie, and other family members were by the star's side when he died. Robinson said in a statement he was surrounded by his children Jack and Sophie, fiancée Wendy Bauer, ex-wife Minnie Sharp, mother Em Bennett, stepfather Steve Bennett, brother Tom Perry, sister Amy Coder, and other close family and friends. He also added the family appreciates the outpouring of support and prayers that have been extended to Luke from around the world and respectfully requests privacy in this time of great mourning. No further details will be released at this time. Perry was rushed to the hospital last week after having a stroke Wednesday at his home in Sherman Oaks, California. Perry's Riverdale co-stars Lily Reinhart and Cole Sprouse and former Beverly Hills 902 castmates Shannon Doherty and Ian Zieri were among those to send well wishes to the actor online. Doherty, who played Brenda Walsh on Beverly Hills 90210, said in an interview Sunday with Entertainment Tonight she's been in contact with Perry. She says, "I can't talk about it because I will literally start crying, but I love him and he knows I love him." Perry portrayed Dylan McKay on Beverly Hills 90210 and Fred Andrews on Riverdale. Perry, a native of Fredericktown, Ohio, moved to Los Angeles after graduating from high school and studied acting. He continued his training in New York, performing in various stage productions and television commercials. Perry's first break in television was the role of Ned Bates in the ABC soap opera Love It. He also played the recurrent role of Kenny on Another World, an NBC soap opera. He secured his role as a teenage heartthrob, though, in 1990 when he won the 90210 role. He left the show in 1995 to avoid being typecast, but returned for the final 2 seasons of the show. In a 2008 interview with Sweden's Aftonbladet, Perry says he didn't mind being so closely associated with the iconic role. He was in Sweden at the time shooting the romantic comedy Midsummer Party. He says, "I'm going to be linked with him until I die, but that's actually just fine. I created Dylan McKay. He's mine." Later television roles included HBO drama Oz and John from Cincinnati, Showtime's action drama Jeremiah, in which he played the titular role, and NBC's primetime series Windfall. Perry's first big movie roles came during his 90210 years. A supporting role opposite Chrissy Swatson in Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and as a rodeo legend Lane Frost in 8 Seconds. He also had roles in The Fifth Element, Attention Shoppers, and Redemption Road. On the stage, Perry played Brad Majors in a Broadway production of the Rocky Horror Picture Show, and Harry in When Harry Met Sally in London in 2004. During the latter production, Theogorus recounted how Perry jumped into the audience to help after a chandelier at the West End's Theatre Royal Haymarket fell from the ceiling. One witness says, "I saw Luke standing about 3 or 4 rows from the front. He was obviously quite concerned to get members of the audience out, as were the rest of the cast. He was very gallant. It was a great performance, and it's a shame it had to end this way." At the time of his death, Perry was in the middle of shooting Season 3 of Riverdale, a CW series based on the Archie comics. He played Archie Andrews' father, Fred Andrews, who owns a construction company. He also set to appear in Quentin Tarantino's upcoming mystery flick, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Riverdale executive producers described Perry as a beloved member of the series and CW network. They all said Luke was everything you would hope he would be, an incredibly caring, consummate performer and professional with a gigantic heart and a true friend to all. Father figure and mentor to the show's young cast, Luke was incredibly generous, and he infused the set with love and kindness. Fox announced plans last week for a 90210 reboot featuring several original stars, although Perry wasn't attached to the project. He showed reluctance in the past few years to revisit his role in the series. In 2015, he said he wasn't looking forward to the Lifetime 90210 tell-all movie. Perry said, "I don't think about it," when a reporter asked him about his thoughts on the movie. When another reporter asked why the unauthorized film doesn't matter to him, Perry replied, "Third grade. How much does that matter to you?" Exactly. It's just not relevant to anything I'm doing. Next question. Perry was 52. Zachary Levi is learning how to use his superpowers in the latest trailer for Warner Bros. And DC Comics' next superhero epic, Shazam. The clip released on Monday explores how 14-year-old foster kid Billy Batson, played by Asher Angel, comes across a mysterious wizard played by Julianne Hough, who grants him the power to become the superhero Shazam, played by Levi. Billy, needing help navigating his new form, teams up with his friend and superhero aficionado Freddy, played by Jack Dylan Grazer, to test out his new abilities, which include super strength, electricity manipulation, and hyperspeed in flight. Billy also uses his new adult form to purchase beer from a convenience store. Billy eventually encounters his first supervillain, however, must quickly learn how to master his skills in order to defeat the evil Dr. Thaddeus Sivana, played by Mark Strong. The trailer makes reference to other DC superheroes as Shazam throws a Batman toy at Sivana during a battle inside a toy store. Shazam from director David F. Sandberg is set to arrive in theaters on April 5th. Julianne Hough and Gabrielle Union have joined the America's Got Talent judge table in a brand new photo for season 14 of the competition series. Hough and Union, who are replacing Heidi Klum and Mel B, pose with returning judges Simon Cowell and Howie Mandel alongside new host Terry Crews. The official America's Got Talent Twitter page captioned the image on Sunday. The new #AGT family is in the house. Give some love to the new judges at It's Gabrielle U and at Julianne Hough. AGT returns with season 14 in the summer. Crews made his debut as host during spin-off series America's Got Talent: The Champions. The show was previously hosted by Tyra Banks. Magician Chin Lim won the Champions in February after winning season 13 of AGT in September. The slate of hand artists defeated previous AGT winners, including Darcy Lynn Farmer, Xenia Simonova, Christina Ramos, and Preacher Lawson. Saturday Night Live star Michael Che and Colin Jost will be special guests on WWE's Monday Night Raw. Che and Jost, who host the Weekend Update segment on SNL, will be featured on Raw as it airs live from Philadelphia. WWE asks in a statement, with neither Che or Jost afraid to tell it like it is, what will the two popular personalities have in store for the longest-running episodic episode program in television history? Raw is set to explore the aftermath of the returning star Batista attacking legendary Ric Flair on his 70th birthday. The Animal performed the assault last week in order to grab the attention of authority figure Triple H. Che and Jost previously hosted the 70th Annual Emmy Awards, where the comedy duo tackled diversity, the Me Too movement, Netflix, and Roseanne. NeNe Leakes is weighing in on Peter Thomas's recent arrest. The 51-year-old television personality responded to Sunday's episode of Watch What Happens Live to news Thomas, her Real Housewives of Atlanta co-star Cynthia Bailey's ex-husband, was arrested on fraud charges. Leakes coyly told host Andy Cohen, "I've been out of the country, honey, so I don't get the news." Cohen responded, "You were in Canada, sweetie, they get the news." Leakes says, "Now that you're telling me, my reaction is wow, amazing." The NBC reported Friday Thomas was taken into police custody after arriving in Miami International Airport. He's being held without bond on a warrant from Louisiana for allegedly writing fake checks. Cohen said Leakes saw Thomas in Miami in January, where she appeared at an event for him on New Year's Eve. Leakes said, "Oh my God, you spilled all the tea, Andy." "I did. I love Peter." Thomas and Bailey finalized their divorce in March 2017 after splitting in 2016 after 6 years of marriage. The Real Housewives of Atlanta is returning for an 11th season in November. Wendy Williams is feeling better and back on TV. The 54-year-old television personality gave an update on her health during Monday's episode of The Wendy Williams Show following a 2-month hiatus. She told viewers, "Look, honestly, I didn't know what to expect when I hit the block today. I had no idea what to expect. Thank you so much for waiting for us." Williams, who was initially supposed to take 2 weeks off during the holidays. She ended up taking an extended break after experiencing issues due to Graves' disease, an autoimmune disorder affecting the thyroid. The star says, "I'm happy to tell you that I'm doing well. Swell. So, we were spending time as a family, and I just wanted to take some time for myself." Williams is married to producer Kevin Hunter, whom she is parents to 19-year-old son Kevin Hunter Jr. She addressed the state of her marriage during the episode, following reports Hunter cheated. The star told the audience, "I'm still wearing my ring. I am still very much in love with my husband." She says, "Anybody who's been married for 5 minutes of 500 years, marriages have ebbs and flows. Marriage is not easy. Don't ask me about mine until you see this ring gone, and it ain't going anywhere, not in this lifetime." Williams was diagnosed with Graves' disease in February 2018. She had a fainted on-air episode on the show in October 2017. Chilling Adventures of Sabrina teases a love triangle in the first look at Season 2. Netflix shared photos Monday on its See What's Next Twitter account of Sabrina Spellman, played by Kieran Chipka, in the new season. One picture shows Sabrina about to kiss her ex-boyfriend, Harvey Kinkle, played by Ross Lynch, from whom she split in the holiday special. Another photo shows Serena sharing a slow dance with Nicholas Scratch, played by Gavin Leatherwood, her classmate at the Academy of Unseen Arts. The post reads, #Chilling Adventures of Sabrina is bringing you one hell of a love triangle in Part 2, First Look. Chilling Adventures of Sabrina Season 2 will arrive April 5th on Netflix. Showrunner Roberto Aguilar Sacasa said in an interview with Entertainment Weekly in December, the new season will be, quote, more ambitious than the first. The producer says it's a little more fun, it's a little sexier. Now that we know everyone and we really established the world, we can play it in a little more rather than built it. It feels a little more ambitious and role-making than Part 1. The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina is based on the Archie comics series of the same name. Jessica Simpson is recovering after spending a week in the hospital. 38-year-old singer and designer returned home Sunday after being hospitalized for a crazy, painful case of bronchitis amid her pregnancy. Simpson shared a photo on Instagram of herself wearing a face mask and a leopard print robe. She gave an update on her health and that her unborn daughter Birdie in the caption. She wrote, "After a week in the hospital for my bronchitis, my 4th in 2 months, I finally home. Coughing with Birdie has been a crazy, painful journey. I'm slowly getting healthier every day. Baby girl was monitored and is doing amazing." She says, "I'm on my way to health and counting down the days to see her sweet smile. Send love and prayers to all the mothers out who are going or have gone through this. Ouch." Simpson announced in September that she's expecting her 3rd child with her husband, retired NFL player Eric Johnson. She shared her baby bump in a picture of herself squeezing between 2 cars in February. The star wrote, "Tight squeeze, but I'm pushing through." Simpson is already parents to 6-year-old daughter Maxwell Drew and 5-year-old son Ace Newt with Johnson. She shared a brand new family photos in December during Snow Day celebration. World Cup Pete Davidson and Kate Beckinsale kissed during a date at a hockey game. TMZ said Sunday the 25-year-old actor and 45-year-old actress got close during a New York Rangers game in New York. People confirmed Monday Davidson and Beckinsale were spotted making out at the game. The pair was also seen smiling and holding hands as they watched the game. The Saturday Night Live star wore a blue shirt with distressed jeans, while Beckinsale sported a black coat and dark jeans. The pair reportedly arrived at the stadium with their arms around each other. In addition, Davidson and Beckinsale were spotted holding hands Saturday at a Saturday Night Live after party at Don Camino's restaurant in New York. A source told Us Weekly they were holding hands going in at 1:30 a.m. and holding hands going out at 3 a.m. Davidson and Beckinsale were first linked in January after they were seen together at a Golden Globes Awards after party. The pair were spotted holding hands February 1st following Davidson's stand-up comedy show at the Largo in Los Angeles. Davidson split up from singer Ariana Grande in October after a 4-month engagement. Beckinsale was previously wed to Len Wiseman and his parents to 20-year-old daughter Lily with ex-partner Michael Sheen. The Smashing Pumpkins and Noel Gallagher's High Flying Birds have announced a joint North American summer tour. The 16-city tour will begin August 8th at the BB&T Pavilion in Camden, New Jersey, before ending on August 31st at the Shoreline Amphitheater in Mountain View, California. The bands will also be performing in cities such as Toronto, Detroit, Chicago, Cleveland, Dallas, Houston, San Diego, and Los Angeles. AFI will be featured as special guests on all tour dates. Tickets go on sale for the general public starting on March 8th at 10 a.m. local time through Live Nation. Gallagher is the former lead guitarist of Oasis, a band he famously appeared alongside his brother Liam. Rock icon Alex Cooper and Halestorm have announced a co-headlining North American Summer Tour. The 19-city amphitheater tour is set to kick off on July 17th at the PPL Center in Allentown, Pennsylvania, before wrapping up on August 16th at the BB&T Pavilion in Camden, New Jersey. Cooper and Halestorm will also be performing in cities such as Detroit, Chicago, St. Louis, Kansas City, Oklahoma City, Houston, and Nashville, among others. Motionless in White will also perform on all tour dates for the public. Tickets go on sale for the general public starting March 8th at 10 a.m. local time through Live Nation. Cooper will be introducing a new stage show on the tour titled Old Black Guys is Back. The rock star is also expected to have new music released in time for the tour. Halestorm frontman Lizzie Hale said in his statement, "We're beyond excited to announce our new tour with the man who burnt the rule book on rock and roll, Alice Cooper. Alice is our A in the ABC of rock music, and we're honored to be sharing the stage with such a legend and his incredible out. School's definitely out." Morrissey will launch his first ever Broadway residency in the spring. Variety confirmed the 59-year-old British singer will perform 7 dates at the Lunt-Fontanne Theater in New York City in May. An announcement said the show will explore Morrissey's decades-long career. The announcement seems to hint the singer will perform a number of songs from his time with the Smiths. The line said Morrissey's residency will take place between May 2nd and 11th. The singer will release the album California Sun, a collection of covers of songs from the 1960s and 70s on May 24th. Morrissey recorded and performed with the Smiths in the mid-'80s and released his debut solo album, Viva Hate, in 1988. He last released the album Low in High School in November 2017. And that is your entertainment report for Tuesday, March 5th, 2019. I'm your host, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo. I'll be back tomorrow to deliver some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo. That's RAYMELO. On Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to this episode or any previous episodes of The Entertainment Report anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Good night, and God bless you all.